Welcome to Session 2 of the Money Smart for Elementary School Students curriculum. This course will focus on budgeting and spending. Before we start our lesson, be sure to have your Activity 2 My Spending Plan example and the Activity 2 My Spending Plan page for you to complete. Also, don't forget your pencil, some crayons, or colored pencils. Sometimes you might receive money for your birthday or for doing a good deed and wonder a week later where your money went and what you spent your money on. A good way to take control of your money is to decide on the most money you plan to spend each week or each month for certain expenses, such as for the movies or snack food. This task is commonly known as budgeting your money or developing a spending plan. And to help manage your money, it's worth keeping a list of your expenses for about a month so you have a better idea of where your dollars and cents are going. Turn to the My Spending Plan worksheet in your student activity book. Okay, before we start completing our own spending plan, let's review an example plan. We are going to call our little mouse friend Gus, like Gus from the story Cinderella. Gus has his list. Let's take a look at what Gus spent his money on over the last week. It looks like the last Sunday he wanted a treat. He purchased an ice cream cone for $2.50. Not bad, Gus. He didn't spend any money on Monday, but it looks like he bought an extra chocolate milk from the cafeteria at school on Tuesday. That cost him $1. He purchased 2 of those stencils from the librarian on Wednesday. I bet they smelled like cheese. Maybe one smelled like cheddar and the other smelled like pepper jack. Too funny. I don't think I want to smell a cheese pencil, but the green apple one smell really good. Friday is movie night for Gus. He must have gotten a small popcorn for $5. I think the large is closer to $8 at the theater near me. Gus ends his week with spending some time at the local arcade and playing some video games for $2. Not a bad week, Gus. Not bad at all. Now it's our turn. You will track the purchases you make over the next week on your very own spending plan. There are 2 columns on the page. The first column has the day of the week, and the second is where you write in what you spent your money on and how much it cost you. Have you spent any money today? Be sure to add that to your page today for today's day of the week. I have a good question. I wonder how easy it will be to keep track of this during the next week. What if you miss a day and don't write it down? Don't worry, just go back and fill it in as soon as you remember. This exercise is so you start realizing where your money is going and how much the things you are buying cost you and your piggy bank. So let's recap what we've covered so far. We've talked about the differences between needs and wants. We also learned that it's important to write down or track what we spend our money on. In the next session, we will look at what it means to pay yourself first.